of the pop-up videos out there are going to stress this idea that the pop-up should be one motion, it should be super explosive and fast and smooth and show good agility. And that's great if you can achieve that in the beginning. The reality though is that's not going to be feasible for absolutely everyone. Now, in a previous pop-up video I made on this channel, I ran through the two big hitters of the pop-up world. The first one was the Australian pop-up and the second one was the jump-up pop-up. But if you have back issues, or you've had hip replacements, or you're severely obese, or you have had a C-section pregnancy, or maybe even you sit in a chair all day in front of a computer for work, then you might not have the agility yet that's required for those pop-ups. So in this video I'm going to run through the two knee pop-ups that we sometimes use. I should point out from the beginning, okay, these are not ideal, and surf purists can sometimes be a bit sniffy about using the knees to pop up. But if you've tried those other pop-ups and you're really struggling to stand up, then sure, look it, let's give this a try instead. So the first pop-up I want to show you, we call this one the Hawaiian pop-up, and this is where you bring both knees onto the board, and it starts the same way all pop-ups start. It starts in the chicken wings position with hands back by the ribs. Keep your feet flat on the board though, don't tuck your toes under for this one, and then you're going to press hard into the arms and scoot your knees forward. Keep the weight in the hands and keep looking forward, and then from here bring your front foot in between your hands and then press hard into that front foot so you can place the back foot onto the board, pause in your surfer's crouch, and then slowly come up. So I'll show you that one more time. So it was chicken wings position, scooting your knees forward, front foot in between the hands. Try and get that front foot as perpendicular as possible to the length of the board. Mine's not completely perpendicular, but that'll do. I come up onto my fingertips at this point because I find it gives me a bit more room, and also I've already transferred the weight into that front foot. Press into that front leg, bring the back foot onto the board, split second here, and then slowly lifting up. A few don'ts are, you don't ever want to bring your elbows onto the board, your forearms onto the board, because if you try and pop up from here, you've got very little room. Also, when you bring your knees forward, don't sort of sit back. Keep the weight in the hands. A lot of people have this tendency to sort of lean back, but then the nose of the board will go up, your stall and the wave will go off without you. Make sure as well that you're bringing your front foot forward first. Don't try and put your back foot onto the board, because again you'll have too much weight on the back of the board and you'll get your knickers in an awful twist. Okay, so front foot first and then the back foot. A really good progression to do from the Hawaiian pop-up is if you can scoot your knees forward and then tuck your toes under from here and then press again through the arms and jump, well, you're really on your way to be able to do the full jump up, pop up from there. And then the last pop up I wanted to show you is the semi-Hawaiian, and this is where you bring just one knee onto the board, the back knee. So again, you're starting in the chicken wings. I do tuck my toes under for this one. So I tuck my toes under and then I scoot my back knee right into the center of the board. Hands have got the weight, and then I go front foot, back foot, and off I go. So popping up using the knees might not be your end target or your end goal, but you know what, if it's going to get you out there and it's going to get you paddling and catching waves and having a good time and then battling with your board to get it back out there, you're going to be getting stronger and fitter all the time. And I know lots of surfers, myself included, who started popping up. When they first started, they were popping up with their knees, and now they do the full jump up, pop up. And we had, a few years ago, we had a 77-year-old lady come to this surf camp. She had never surfed before, and we gave her the biggest board we have, which is an 11-foot NSP, and she popped up using the Hawaiian pop-up, and she had great waves and had a really good time and was a great inspiration for the rest of the group. So I think sometimes you have to channel your inner George Michael, have a little faith in yourself, and give it a go. So I hope that was useful. If you want to find out more about the surfing and yoga retreats here in Costa Rica, then check out the website, puravidaadventures.com. Don't forget, if you liked this video, you can always subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll stay up to date with more of the how to surf videos. Okay, thank you for watching. Cheers, bye.